Hi everybody, Dr. Julia here at Potential Family Chiropractic, and we have our wonderful practice member of the week, Kelly. So Kelly, say hello to everybody.
Hello everyone.
Everybody say hello back to Kelly. I promise they're saying hello.
Okay, awesome.
And so Kelly is our practice member of the week here, and so we wanted to share her story with all of you guys. And so I'll just start that interview right now. And today, yes, is our first snowfall, and we are staying warm here. We do have a fireplace here behind us, but it's not turned on. It's not turned on yet, but it probably will be once it gets colder in here, because I'm a
Fireplace gal.
Yeah, I'm a fireplace gal. A good way to put it. So Kelly, what initially brought you in to see us here?
Well, two things. One, I met Dr. Julia networking and just loved her energy. She described a little bit about her practice and how it was a little different than traditional chiropractic care, and I was very interested and just really, like I said, liked her energy, liked her commitment to overall health and wellness, and I had some lingering respiratory issues that just weren't going away and resolving, and I'm a fairly active person, so that was sometimes interfering with my lifestyle, and Dr. Julia explained to me how common it is for, you know, your body, all the systems, if one thing's kind of off and maybe your alignment's off or something's not working properly, it really can affect your whole system. And so that's why I came in initially. So yeah.
That's awesome, and really good explanation there. I love it. I love it when other people can explain it, because then that means that we do our job here in explaining it to you. So that's great. So tell us about the respiratory issues now.
Oh, they are completely gone. And again, I should say too, I had never considered chiropractic care previously throughout my life. I just kind of thought, oh, that's something for people who have like a chronic back pain or like an acute injury of some sort, and I kind of just put that over here as far as like not something that really applied to me. And then coming here, not only did it resolve my respiratory problems, but it also, I didn't realize how much, you know, my system was kind of out of alignment. Like I said, I'm a very active person, and I didn't realize how much tension and stress I was carrying in my body, and I was definitely off balance, and I had things that I wouldn't even have known because I was just used to them. It was just kind of how my normal was. So,
right,
yes.
Yeah.
And so I feel very little tension in my shoulders and neck. I can't remember the last time I had a headache.
Yeah.
And I didn't have headaches, like I didn't have migraines or chronic headaches, but I would get them, you know, relatively often enough to take a couple of, you know, ibuprofen or something like that. And I haven't had that going on, which has been great. Yay!
Yeah.
And just like I just feel good, like overall. So
that's awesome. That's so great, and that's what it's all about, is helping people live their best life and not having that, you know, irritating pain or issues that's going on in people's body to interfere with, you know, like working out and being happy and like doing the things that you love to do. So that's so great. And so we actually have Kelly's scans, kind of what she was talking about here. So I will show you them so you guys can see as well what we do here and what we're talking about. So, and I'll kind of explain these to you as first. So this first one is surface EMG. So a little nerd words there, but what that means is that this is measuring the energy and the signals coming from your brain and how they're being distributed in your body through your muscles. So kind of like an EKG, I explain it, for your heart. This is for your muscles, and it can show us if your body is organized and smooth and connected or a little bit disorganized. And so you can see that, and anytime you see color, you can think stress. We had lots of stress just kind of all dispersed around through her body, and especially at the lower cervical spine where we have severe stress. And so this was her initial, and then this is what we just did last week. So you can see no red, and we have a significant decrease in just the overall tension and stress and just overall miscommunication happening in her body. So this is amazing. And then we also have another one very fancy. And so this one is thermography, and this measures heat differentials on the sides of the spine, which then indicate areas of inflammation, which then tell us how the organ system is functioning. So you can see, especially down here, that's more so the digestive system is stressed out. Up here, that's your adrenal glands, which is responsible for your fight or flight response. And then when we have a lot of stress at the very top of the spine, that is very, very important for just your overall health and well-being. It's like the main circuit breaker of your entire body. So again, this was her initial. So we see, you know, lots of inflammation dispersed throughout her whole body. And then we were excited to show her this one because this is clean, no inflammation, and also the pattern has improved. So all amazing things. Kelly has 2 boys who are super smart, and you know, I'm sure you guys have like all their awards up on the wall and their accomplishments. So now Kelly gets to go put hers up on the wall. Yeah, now she is the practice member of the week. So we are just so excited about Kelly's amazing changes, and that we are excited to continue to work with her to continue to improve your health and well-being, and just so you can continue to feel good and live your life the way that you should, and the way that you know, reach your peak potential, just like what we strive to do here. And just another side note, so Kelly is a postpartum doula. So can you kind of explain that a little bit, what that is? Yeah.
Sure. So not a lot of people, but I'd say more and more people are becoming aware of what a birth doula is. So it's a person who would support you and your partner during the birth of your child. Or children, and I am a postpartum doula. So what I do is I support families when they come home with their babies, and really just non-judgmental support and encouragement from everything from breastfeeding, baby wearing, healthy sleep support, also just kind of working through and processing your birth story and the emotions that come with that transition to parenthood. And you know, a lot of people are really well prepared for the birth and have a lot of good information and support, but once they get home, they really they realize that, you know, there's a lot of things maybe they weren't anticipating, lots of feelings, lots of concerns. And so I really try to support families where they're at, and emphasize non-judgmental support. So helping you and being with you and caring for you in the way that you would like to be cared for and supported. So yeah, that's kind of what a postpartum doula does in a nutshell. So.
Yeah. Oh, and that's awesome. So if you're watching this and you have any questions about that, or you're interested for either yourself or a friend or anybody, then please reach out to us and we will connect you with Kelly, because again, she is amazing. She is such a positive person to be with, and I couldn't imagine having anybody else help people after they come home after having a baby. So,
and I would say the same thing about Dr. Julia. That's
thank you.
I would say by and large why I felt connected to her in the beginning was just her positive energy and just her enthusiasm and her kindness. It was like opened up my mind to, maybe this chiropractic care is something for me, and just her, like I said, her enthusiasm and positiveness just made me want to know more. And I'm so happy that I connected with you, and I'm, you know, living proof that it works. And even if you think it won't, or you have questions, you did such a good job explaining it to me and making it make sense. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, on that awesome note, we will leave you guys, and stay safe, stay warm this weekend in the snow. Maybe snuggle up with the fireplace. But again, if you have any questions regarding any sort of health issue that you would like help on, or if you have any questions for Kelly about postpartum doula, then please reach out to us. We would love to connect with you. Bye.
Thank you.